The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Hope your Thanksgiving was great. A little dessert left. One more, and this one should be a good one. Off we go on EA Sports. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. In motion, Reed. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And a good start on the ground. He gets 8 on the game's opener. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Slot man in motion right. Play action. Tagovailoa. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's a 2nd and 6. The man in motion is Watson. Here comes the jet sweep. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll put a receiver in motion right. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. They will have it at the 24-yard line. That's enough for a first down.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Now a first down throw for Tua. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And the Dolphins are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Now the former Texas A&M Aggie. Here's Devon Achane. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Once again, it's Achane. Ooh. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no game.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And he will score. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. In motion, Reed. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus May. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. On the handoff, this is Achane. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. From the gun, it's Love. We'll find Mostert out of the backfield. About 19 yards on that one. And they're in business. It's 1st and goal.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Here's Mostert. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. Ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal. Love. That is caught to the goal line and in. Jonnu Smith, touchdown Miami. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins move out on top 14-0. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here's Nixon on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. The man in motion is Watson. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. They send a receiver in motion left. It's a run out of the gun. Here's Dillon. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. It was Zach Sealer in on the tackle. 3rd and a yard. In motion, Reed. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he's not going to get the first down. Met and brought down in the backfield on 3rd and short. They do not get it done. On 4th down, Tagovailoa. The open man is Reed. He's got it.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. That's Bradley Chubb. They're on the stop. 2nd down and 8. The man in motion is Watson. On 2nd down, Jacobs. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. David Long, they're on the stop. Two minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down.
20, TX.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6. It seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
They'll try to set up the screen to Mostert. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A 2nd down throw for Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. And he is out of bounds. It's going to be first down, though. 1st and goal at the 2. Here's Achane. Powering forward. He's in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here's Nixon on the return. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. This one is caught by Reed. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Catch made there by Watson. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. Everyone talks about being balanced. But as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver, and it'll be 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Tua to throw again. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target, and it's going to be 3rd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Again, it's Tua. That complete to Jacobs. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So we've reached halftime here on a Thanksgiving night as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. He'll take it in at the goal line. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to throw is Love. Checking it down, this one is caught. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Going up top. And this will be incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. So that brings up 4th down. The veteran Jake Bailey called on to punt. Keyshawn Nixon, the return man. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
At their own 43-yard line. Go ahead. 32 Stinger.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Oh, he shanked it. Headed straight for the sideline. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. That's an RPO quickly into the hands of Waddle. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Love to throw. He'll check this down to the running back. Strong. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. He is in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Now Sanders on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Dolphins are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10. In motion, Reed. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Tunga Vailoa. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. 3rd down, 3 to go. Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. So, after the 5 yards walked off, it is 3rd down and 8. Here's Tunga Vailoa. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. Packers set to kick this one away. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. Returnable from the 17. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. On the ground, it's Mostert to start this drive. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now a screen set up for Achane. That screen goes for 12, and that's a 1st down.
All right, Mike, so the way they teach these screenplays to the offensive lineman is you got to stop the defender's feet. You just don't want him to get a free, clean rush to the quarterback because you're so worried about getting out in front of the back. Stop his feet, make him start his rush over again before you slip out. Ball gets dumped right over the rusher's head. Bang, now you're in the open field.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the carry, here's Achane. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That is caught left side by Waddle. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
They'll go for it. Love. He will have the conversion and more. And he will have a Dolphins first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some. Now H.A. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. To throw is Love. Looking underneath for H.N. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Miami. From the gun, it's Love. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
They'll go play action with Love. That's taken in left side by Smith. And he will score. Jonnu Smith. Touchdown, Dolphins. That his second touchdown tonight. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Sanders here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here's Nixon on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. A pistol set with Tagovailoa. The open man is Reed. He's got it.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot, and I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up fourth down. They snap it to Tua. That's the fourth time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Now Sanders on for the extra point. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This taken at the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. So they come to the line for first down and 10. A play fake. Now 2 with a throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
On first and 10, here's Tua. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The man in motion is Watson. On first down, Tagovailoa to the left side in the hands of Watson. Throwing again, it's Tua. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs. You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
Tua going to throw here on 3rd and 1. He's got a man. That's Watson. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The man in motion is Watson.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Play action. Tagovailoa to the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
To the air again, Tagovailoa. That complete to Jacobs. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
The man in motion is Watson. Throwing on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Kendall Fuller.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. And that one is caught. Still on the move. be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Sanders here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins will add one more onto their big lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The man in motion is Watson. Now a first down throw for Tua. After the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted.
After the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. And this is taken in by the defense.
You know, Mike, with the importance being placed on yards after the catch, we're seeing more and more guys really emphasize turning into a runner as soon as possible. And, of course, it's a critical part of today's modern offense. But the part you have to remember, the yards are never more important than protecting the ball, so it needs to continue to be stressed. Yes, we want the big explosive play after the catch, but never at the expense of the ball.
And that final throw here is intercepted. It is picked up.